Some people bought a house with a 500 credit score. Yes, 500. But before you go applying tomorrow, thinking you're good to go, let me explain exactly how this works because this is where most people get it completely wrong. If you're wondering what credit score you need to buy a house, here's the truth. There's not just one number that we say, hey, you have this number, you can buy a home. It depends on the loan program. So let's break it down the right way for you. All right, let's start with FHA loans. They're very popular. Technically, you can go as low as a 500 credit score. Yes, but there is a catch. On a 500 credit score, you're going to need at least 10% down payment. So it's possible, but it's not always the most common scenario. Now, here's where things really open up. At a 580 credit score, you can technically qualify for an FHA loan with a minimum of 3.5% rather than 10. This is where most first-time home buyers fall. I had a client, his name was Derek. He had a 550 credit score. We didn't rush it. He cleaned up things a bit and he got into a better position. He ended up buying a home with a 3.5% down payment rather than his original 10% down payment that he was pre-qualified for. That's why talking with lenders early matters. Conventional loans, that's another popular one. You typically want to be around a 640 credit score. This opens up better loan options, stronger approvals, and more flexibility. Like my client Jared had. Jared had a 680 credit score. He went conventional. He put a small down payment of 3%, and now he's in a great position long term. Now, for my veterans, thank you for your service. VA loans can be huge, and while there's no official, most lenders do want to see at least a 580 credit score to a 620 credit score range. And here's the best part with the VA loan, 0% down payment. I had a client, her name was Ashley. She had, I think, around a 600 credit score. She got into her first home with no down payment because she's a veteran. So here's the truth. It's not just about your score. It's about the strategy. We've seen 550 credit scores buy a home. 600 credit scores get 0% down payment on VA loans. And then we've seen 640 credit scores get better loan options. The key is knowing how to position yourself. If you're wondering where you stand, comment approved or reach out directly. I'll break down what you need. Most people think that they need perfect credit, but they don't.